Hey guys, it's Trushank, your host for this channel. In today's video, we are going to interview a candidate who appeared for the test on 19th of the June. He will tell us what were the type of questions which were asked in listening, reading and writing. So, without having any further delays, let's get started. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm doing good.
So, in today's video, Hamid will tell us what was asked in his test on 19th of June. Uh, Over to you, Hamid. So,
Okay,
tell me first about listening. How was the listening?
okay. Uh, Listening overall, it was fine. As we know that in the initial 10 questions, we listened to a discussion. Some person would call a receptionist, and he would ask her about the booking of a hotel or some kind of event. That's pretty easy. I felt it very easy. And then moving on to next section.
Okay, so it was one word only, right?
Yeah, it was one word answer only.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, and moving on to next section, it was, if I remember vividly, it was multiple choice only, and we had every question had three options, only three,
Okay,
and it was a discussion between two students. Not
okay,
students. Sorry, this came in the third part. In the second part, it was a person asking to enroll for a club wherein he wants to, enroll himself and his family. So this kind of questions. So it was multiple choice again.
okay,
Again in 31 to again from 21 to 20 and 30, it was again multiple choice. But the initial five were multiple choice, and the remaining five were like we have that five options.
yeah,
Uh,
match
yeah,
the answer.
match,
Yeah,
match
oh,
the answer,
okay,
and then the last, which is the 40 from 31 to 40. In this section, we had one word answers, some history, some kind of thesis work, or history of some area, some place which they discovered, and after discovering what happened, how it
okay,
affected the locals. So it
okay.
was totally technical.
Fine. So it was about one word only, multiple choice, and match the correct
Yeah,
question answer. Right. Fine. Now let's
correct.
move to reading. How about reading? What were the type of questions which they asked?
In reading, it started initially with yes, true, false, not given. Initial eight questions, and it was very easy in my opinion, because whatever the material, whatever the content was mentioned, it was not lengthy compared to my previous attempt, wherein I saw that section to be very lengthy. This was not lengthy, so it was easy for me to figure out the true, false, not given answers. And
Okay.
then moving on to next section, if I remember, I think it was again it was one word answers only. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so I had to, I don't remember vividly what exactly it was.
Okay.
Mm,
No problem. So it was true, false, not given, one word only. And were there any match the paragraph type of question? Heading?
no, it was one word only throughout. If I remember, it was one word only, because match the heading came in the last section. In the
Okay.
last section, from 31, from 28 to 40, the initial 6 7 questions were like, this sentence. Uh, ah, sorry. In the second section also, I had this. Whatever sentences were mentioned, where is this? I mean, whether this is mentioned A, B, C, D, E, or
Okay.
E, F,
Yeah,
this kind of thing.
you need to find the correct alphabet for the sentence given, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this was there in the second section, and then instructions for interview, what person should, how a person should prepare, what he should expect. That was the content, and it was one word answers only. We have to
Okay.
pick from the material, from the given text. Okay, and then moving on to last section. Again, it was kind of the initial 7 questions were match the heading, which this sentence is is available in the which part of the text, whether A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it was a lengthy one, and it was actually a discovery where they went for. I mean, some people embarked on a journey to some place. The storm comes, and then that affected the locals. It's very common topic which usually appears in Ielts reading.
Okay, fine, fine. So it was about true false not given, match the correct alphabet, then match the headings, and one word only, right?
Yeah, and also multiple choice. A few questions were
Okay.
there, 4 or 5 in the last section. Yeah, again, it was a multiple choice. Well, and then they asked yes, no, not gonna, was also there in the last section. 3 questions were yes, no, not given, and 4 were multiple choice, uh, and for 4 or 5 were like match the heading.
Okay, excellent. Now let's talk about writing. What you encountered in writing task one. How about the later?
Yeah. So speaking about writing, as we all know that writing is the part which is challenging for most of the people, most of the IELTS test takers,
Hmm.
and that is the same for me. That is the reason I shifted from paper-based test to computer-based test because my writing skills are good, but my typing skills, I thought that it would be fine. I mean, I can type almost 40 words per minute.
Okay.
So I started with essay, and it was about many children try to play games, computer games, and watch programs which their friends watch or play. So,
Okay.
yeah, this was the question. Many children want to play or watch whatever their friends do. They want to watch the same online programs or television programs which their friends watch, and they also want to play the same type of games, online games, which their friends play. This was the definite sentence, and the question was, should parents allow them to do this? So it
Okay.
wasn't a kind of agree disagree question. It wasn't like discuss both views and give your opinion. Okay, so it was a direct question. So it was kind of answer. I had to answer the question.
Okay. Okay. Great. Now, can you tell us about later?
Yeah. In letter, the letter was about write a letter to your manager of your accommodation. This
Okay.
accommodation was arranged by yourself few weeks ago, and now you are speaking to him. You have to write a letter to him again to mention that you want to change the accommodation. And this manager is, about this manager is your um, university manager. I mean, you have enrolled for a certain course in a foreign country. And in that country, you have already selected an accommodation by discussing with the manager. And now suddenly, due to some or the other reasons, you have to change that accommodation. So you need to contact him again. So firstly, you have to mention the reason for change of accommodation, why you want to change the accommodation, and then next you have to mention what kind of place or what kind of apartment now you are looking for. And third Q, I'm not able to recollect. I think it was something around reasons only. I mean, what is the
Okay.
reason and new accommodation, and I don't remember. Yeah, these were the.
Okay. No problem. Thanks a lot for such a nice information. Hope this will help to all our subscribers. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.